Anxiety, it's something we all feel at one time or another. But for some, it's a constant presence that can make daily life overwhelming. The good news is that anxiety doesn't have to control you. With the right tools and mindset, you can learn to overcome it. Today, we'll explore powerful ways to manage anxiety and how you can take control of your inner world. The first step to overcoming anxiety is understanding it. Anxiety is more than just feeling nervous. It's a response to stress, often triggered by fear of the unknown, uncertainty, or worrying about the future. When we're anxious, our minds go into overdrive, creating scenarios that may never happen, but feel very real. And when left unchecked, it can take over, making us feel helpless. But anxiety is a natural response. It's your brain's way of trying to protect you. In small doses, it can even be helpful, alerting us to danger or motivating us to take action. However, when anxiety becomes chronic or disproportionate to the situation, it's time to address it. Anxiety often feels larger than life because our minds tend to amplify it. Thoughts race, and one fear leads to another, creating a cascade of overwhelming emotions. The good news is, you can train your mind to stop this spiral. Anxiety might be part of your life, but it doesn't define who you are. The key is learning how to bring yourself back to a state of calm. One of the most effective ways to manage anxiety is through grounding techniques. Grounding helps bring you back to the present moment and disconnect from the anxious thoughts that keep pulling you away from reality. Deep breathing is one of the simplest, yet most powerful tools you have. When you feel anxiety rising, take a moment to pause. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, and then exhale slowly for 4 seconds. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which signals your body to relax. With each breath, you're sending a message to your mind, I am safe. Another effective way to ground yourself is by engaging your senses. When anxiety takes over, focus on what you can see, hear, touch, or smell in the present moment. Grab something tangible, a stone, fabric, or even a cup of tea. Feel its texture, notice its temperature. This practice of tuning into your senses redirects your attention away from your anxious thoughts and helps anchor you to reality. Anxiety often stems from negative thinking patterns, thoughts of failure, disaster, or not being good enough. Reframing these thoughts is essential in overcoming anxiety. You don't have to believe everything your mind tells you. Often, anxiety lies to us, magnifying fears and worst-case scenarios. When negative thoughts creep in, combat them with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your strength and capability. Tell yourself, I am capable of handling whatever comes my way. This feeling is temporary. I am in control of my mind. Repeating these affirmations rewires your brain over time, teaching it to focus on possibilities rather than fears. Many of our anxious thoughts come from cognitive distortions, exaggerated and irrational ways of thinking. Common distortions include catastrophizing, where we imagine the worst possible outcome, or black and white thinking, where things are either all good or all bad. The next time an anxious thought arises, ask yourself, is this thought based on facts, or is it distorted by fear? By identifying and questioning these distortions, you take the first step in dismantling them. Anxiety often thrives in environments of chaos and unpredictability. One of the best ways to combat it is by building a routine that promotes mental health. Exercise, proper sleep, and balanced nutrition are essential pillars in managing anxiety. Exercise is a natural anxiety reliever. Physical activity releases endorphins, your body's natural stress fighters. It doesn't matter whether it's a brisk walk, yoga, or hitting the gym. The key is to move your body, because when you do, you release pent-up energy and tension, reducing anxiety in the process. Sleep and nutrition also play critical roles in managing anxiety. Lack of sleep can make anxiety worse, making you feel more irritable and overwhelmed. Likewise, the food you eat can either fuel your anxiety or help calm it. Prioritize foods that nourish your mind, whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. And ensure you're getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep to help your body and mind recover. Anxiety often makes us feel isolated. But one of the most powerful ways to combat it is through connection. Reaching out to friends, family, or a support group can remind you that you're not alone. Opening up to someone about your anxiety, or simply spending time with those who care about you, can reduce feelings of isolation and provide a sense of comfort. There's no shame in asking for help. In fact, it's one of the bravest things you can do. Whether it's a friend, family member, or mental health professional, talking through your feelings can help you gain new perspectives and strategies to cope with anxiety. Remember, you don't have to go through this alone. Vulnerability can feel scary, especially when anxiety tells us to keep our fears hidden. But sharing your struggles with trusted people allows for deeper connection and support. When we open up, we not only receive comfort, but we also encourage others to share their experiences, creating a space where anxiety loses its power. Anxiety can be overwhelming, but with the right tools, you can regain control. Remember that anxiety doesn't define you, it's just one part of your experience. By understanding it, grounding yourself, reframing negative thoughts, building healthy habits, and leaning on your support system, you can find peace, even in the most anxious moments. Take it one step at a time, and you'll move forward with more calm, confidence, and control. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on mental health and well-being. Together, we can overcome anxiety and live more peacefully.